Psalm 46:10 talks about God saying, "Be still and know that I am God." He says, "I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." And I feel like over the last 6.5 years, the Lord's just given me a small glimpse in how He's being exalted among the nations. And I don't really understand why or how He would allow me to even be a part of that. Like, I feel like just an average small town girl from a small town, and now He's placed me in this huge mega city with millions and millions of lost people. And so I'm really grateful for that and humbled by that. But to have a chance to spend time with national believers and just see how they are growing in their faith has really impacted me. I think a lot of times coming from the U.S., like, we have this idea of what Christianity is, and really what it is, though, this idea that we have in our mind is American Christianity. But when you strip away our American culture and see what it actually means to be a follower of Jesus and watch some of these local believers who, when they come to faith in Christ, they have to leave their families, or they're persecuted for their faith, sometimes physically, sometimes emotionally, but they really give it all. They lay it on the line to follow Jesus. My national brothers and sisters have taught me that prayer is actually how you get things done, and then we rest and see what the Lord will do in the midst of that. So I've really been encouraged through their faith in the Lord and their faith in prayer. And the Lord's daily just teaching me new things about Himself. But I think it's in those moments of realizing that I don't have the answers, and learning more about myself and learning more about who God is, that He's actually able to use us because we're dependent on Him and focusing on what He wants to do in us and through us. And every time as I've taken a step of faith, often in fear and hesitation, in my own weakness and own sometimes even disobedience, but if I just am willing to step out and take that step of faith, He always then gives me whatever the next step is. But He won't give me usually what steps 3 and 4 are. I just have to be faithful in what's in front of me, and remember and trust that He's always faithful, and He's proven that. He's proven it in His Word, and He's also proven it to me over the last couple years as I lived overseas. On the times where you wonder, can I do this? Probably not. When you wonder if you're faithful enough, probably not. That's what I've found of myself. But in those moments when I am faithless, He's always been faithful to provide everything that I need to do the things that He's called me to do. And He's worthy of that. So if He's asking you to step out in faith or obedience, or to take a risk, He's worth it.